Do you long to discern whether your own little life in human history have meaning? Hebrews reveals a God who sovereignly controls the unfolding eras of time. This is written by Dennis Johnson. A beautiful book here. Perfect priest for weary pilgrims. Okay. So he directed the flow of millennia towards arrival of the last days. Did you know that God is the only director? He's the director. He directs the entire cosmic revelation and passing on different eras in our cosmic history for centuries, for millennia. Hebrews 1 says, long ago and many times, and in many ways God spoke to our fathers by the prophets. But in these last days, he has spoken to us by his Son, whom he appointed the heir of all things, through whom also he created the world. So, but in the last days, you see that there's a scheduling in the old days. God spoke to us through the prophets in the Old Testament. Okay, and now in the last days, God spoke to us ultimately through his Son. You see, that is a sequence of things happening. That's the point. So, what's his name? Dennis Johnson is arguing that saying that Hebrews reveals a God who sovereignly controls the unfolding eras of time. The word unfolding eras of time is very, very powerful and significant. That means God decides what's going to happen in the next phase of history. Okay, like this is 2025, 2024, last 4 years, very different from this 4 years, for example. God decides. Okay, that is the Reformed theology of the goodness and the bigness and the greatness of God. Israel was put into slavery for 400 years under Egypt. Not 400 years Egypt, but 400 years they stayed there. But I think for a couple of generations, for maybe 10, 20, 30 years under the slavery because of the latest, Pharaoh. So those are determined by God. You see, unfolding era. The fact that Joseph went into Egypt is decided by God, planned by God. God sent Joseph to Egypt. Was it his choice? Never. It was never his choice. He went to Egypt as a slave. Get that? And yet that was turned into the greatest deliverer of Egypt, which is became the Joseph